upcoming self-introduction.
오케이. 안녕하세요. 제 이름은 이메이입니다. I come from International Schools Partnership, ISP, so we are actually a big group of international schools where we have over 60 schools in the world. We have got schools in Europe, in Mexico, Central America, USA, Vietnam. We have got new schools coming up in India and then in Malaysia as well. We have 3 brands with 9 campuses. So in Malaysia, we are operating Tenbi Schools Malaysia, Asia Pacific Schools, and Straits International Schools. So in Malaysia, it's actually a very nice and beautiful country. We have multicultural, nationalities. We have got Malaysian Chinese, Malaysian Malays, Malaysian Indians. So we are a very diverse culture, very friendly community as well. So it's a very exciting, big family in Malaysia. We have got beautiful beaches, beautiful weather. So we have got only one weather in a year. It's just pretty much summer all throughout, but it's beautiful. So we don't have to spend on buying clothes for different clothes for different season. So you can spend a lot more on food. Malaysia is always popular with food.
I see.
So in terms of studying, why choose to study in Malaysia? That's a great question. So basically, I would say in terms of the distance as well, like from Korea to Malaysia, it's only about 6 hours flight. So if let's say I miss my family in Korea, I can just come back. It's not too far away, and the time difference is not too bad as well. It's only just 1 hour behind. So Korea is 1 hour ahead. Malaysia is just 1 hour behind. So in terms of communication wise, it's a lot more convenient. And then basically I would say it's also for if let's say Korean students come and study in Malaysia, they get to learn a lot of different culture. Like I've shared earlier, we have so many different cultures, so they just come to one country and you are exposed to all different culture and experiences.
I see.
That's a great question as well. So with ISP schools, I would say it's because we are part of the International Schools Partnership Group, right? So we have over 60 schools in all the different countries. And in ISP, we focus a lot on providing our students with international learning opportunities. So we have extensive international learning programs like the ISP Buddy Exchange Program. We have got the Model United Nations Program. We have got many different challenges as well, like we've got the Math Challenge. We have got the film festival. So basically, just going back in terms of the buddy exchange program, right? So we can have students coming from Spain to Malaysia for 1 month, staying with the family here, and our student in Malaysia going to Spain as well. So basically, students will get to learn and exchange what it is like, staying in Malaysia and in Spain and all the different countries. So we conduct this every year, usually around in October. So the students will have their exchange for 1 month. So the students from Spain will come here and stay for 1 month and vice versa. So for schools within in ISP Group itself, our schools in KL, we've got Asia Pacific Schools, which is located in Subang. So for Subang, it's very convenient because it's very close to our domestic Subang Airport. So you can actually just take the flight from Subang Airport to Singapore, to Langkawi, to Johor, to Penang. It's very convenient. Oh, and now even from the Subang Airport, you can actually fly abroad. You can fly to Bali, you can fly to Hat Yai. So it's very there's easy access for any families who live around in Subang area. So Asia Pacific Schools is just right there. is about 5 minutes drive away from the Subang airport. So aside from that, we have got Straight Rawang, which is one of our newer schools. It's located in Rawang, a new township. It's a great development as well. Aside from that, we also have Tenbi School Setia Eco Park, which is our flagship school, one of our largest school. It's located in Setia Alam, Shah Alam. So that would be approximately maybe half an hour away from Damansara area, Petaling Jaya. Currently, Petaling Jaya is like a booming area for Korean families. You notice a lot of Korean families like to stay in Petaling Jaya. They stay around in Tropicana area, Ara Damansara, Damansara Jaya, around this area. So yeah, and so it's very close by. It's only about 30 minutes drive away. So actually, even within Setia Alam itself, there's a lot of new. It's a mature market over there. So we have got shopping malls, Setia City Mall. We have got a convention center. We have got a lot of accommodations around as well. And then aside, then we have one of our newer school. We have got Tami International School Tropicana Aman in Kota Kemuning. It's a new development over there. It's growing. We have Korean Mart over there. That's excellent. And then, of course, lastly, then we have got Tenbi International School Setia Eco Hill, which is located in Semenye. Okay. So for all our schools in ISP in Malaysia, basically Asia Pacific 10B, Straits International School, we accept students from as young as 3 years old, early years, up until A levels, 18 years old. So we actually provide early years, primary, secondary, and pre-university. So for pre-university, we have got A levels and also the NCUK Foundation program. So certain schools, for example, 10B Ipoh, 10B School Setia Eco Park, 10B International School Setia Eco Hill offers the A levels program, whereas NCUK Foundation program is actually offered in Asia Pacific schools and 10B School Setia Eco Park. Okay, so our schools usually starts from September. We have got 3 semesters in each year. We have got September intake, January, and also in April. But it doesn't mean that you have to come only during this month. We welcome you at any point of time. So even though our April 8th term has already started or September term has already started, and you are only able to come and join us in October, November, you're always welcome. So for all our schools in ISP, we have about a good ratio between 70% Malaysian students and 30% international students. So from our international students, we have got a wide range. Comes from different nationalities as well. We have got students coming from Korea, Japan, China, Hong Kong, the US, Kazakhstan, from Indonesia.
How about the teachers?
It's 70% locally qualified, highly qualified teachers, whereas we have got 30% expat teachers, and majority of them do come from the UK. Yes, so basically all our local teachers are highly qualified. They have completed their bachelor's degree, if not master's. Some of them have actually gone to further, more in depth into their education management and teaching as well. It doesn't mean that you necessarily need an expert teachers to teach specialized subjects like mathematics and sort of thing. Even our local Malaysian teachers are able to do that. But of course, our expert teachers, a lot of them, they do have specialized subjects like in history, in English, in geography. So a lot of our expert teachers do teach these subjects. Yeah, so typically our school starts from 7:50 in the morning.
7:50?
7:50, depending on the different schools and the age group as well. But typically it's about 7:50 in the morning to 8 o'clock. They will start class, and then they will end school, end class at about 2:45, 3 p.m. And then in between the class hours, they will have a morning break, a lunch break, and then once they finish class at about 2:45, 3 o'clock, then after that, that's when they will start the CCA for 1 hour. So like 2:45 to 3:45 or 3 p.m. to 4 p.m.
Is the CCA for the all year the grade?
So I think most of the CCAs are available for year 1 and above, or year 2 and above. So the early years one, they will usually finish by about 12:45, 1 o'clock, thereabouts. Yeah, but some of our schools, Tembi School, Eco Park, Asia Pacific Schools, or even Straits International School Penang, we actually do offer the after school program. So meaning to say, if let's say like a parent actually has 2-3 children, and then their elder children are still in class, so the younger children, the ones in the kindergarten, they can stay in school until for the after school program until the older ones finish at about 4 or something. Then the parent can just come and pick all of them together, rather than they come and go.
Amazing.
Oh, I would say every day there are different activities. So each school will have their different lists of CCAs available. But among all of the schools, our CCAs program range from about like 50 to 100 different CCAs that the schools offer. A wide variety of CCAs, co-curricular activities. So we have, for example, like we've got taekwondo, we have got gymnastics, we have got basketball, netball, additional coding classes. If you need additional swimming classes available, it is available as well. But then our schools actually do provide swimming lessons already, which is already part of the curriculum. To us, it's important that our children learn the important life skills of having to learn to swim. So once a week in school, they will have 1 hour of swimming lesson. So even though they may be 3 years old, our school actually do have wading pool, baby pool for the younger children to learn to swim as well.
Nice. 이렇게 오늘 ISP와 함께 쿠알라룸푸르 지역의 근처에 있는 학교들 캠퍼스에 대해서 알아봤는데요. 더 자세한 내용은 저희 개인 상담을 통해서 알려드리도록 하겠습니다. 그리고 이 이외에도 이포 캠퍼스, 페낭 캠퍼스, 조바로 캠퍼스 이렇게 하나씩 다 따로 비디오를 제작할 예정이니까요. 여러분들이 희망하시는 지역대로 정보를 받으시면 될 것 같습니다. 감사합니다.
감사합니다.